So let's hit the polls from what we put out there.
I'm curious.
So I'll pose you the question, and you give me a guesstimate on percentage wise where you think it went.
Listen, we watch Family Feud one episode every night for my son because he loves the clapping in the audience. This is like Family Feud. Let's see what the survey says. Is Troy answering for himself, or is Troy considering the greater audience?
All right, so we put out the following question: the best sandwiches are hot or cold? Survey says hot. Yes, the answer is correct. Hot was the winner. 67% hot, 33% cold. Where we put a question? We posed the question: where are the best sandwiches made? At home or in a deli restaurant? Survey says.
Depends on who's making it. I'm gonna say they said deli.
The overwhelming majority.
Yeah.
Said deli. 83% versus 17%.
Not everybody's a sandwich crafts person, you know.
That's fair. All right, we posed the question: condiment you cannot live without. Now, this was an open response. I have a feeling that I know what your favorite condiment would be.
I can't live without mayo.
So, mayo was the overwhelming winner
okay.
of the category. What do we think would be up there as well?
Well, mustard's number 2.
Mustard is, but it's a distant number 2, at least from our poll. So
there you go.
I'd say 67% mayo, 20% mustard. That was it.
All right.
And then we had a little
because mustard's specific. Like mayo's universal; you can put it on so many things. Mustard, usually people associate mustard with very specific sandwiches. I think specific meats. It goes with certain meats better. Blah blah blah.
I wish the answers were slightly different to this, so I could comment further about your dislike of mustard. But unfortunately, the numbers are just leading you to be the winner here.
I love these people.
Otherwise, this is some of the other ones that came up. Obviously, like dressings, oil, vinegar. I got a couple of ranches, and some buffalo as well, which I was interested.
Yeah. There's a lot of buffalo chicken sandwich. Again, where are you from, right? What are you eating?
Totally. Hey guys, if you have any answers to these, feel free to throw them in the chat down there. I'm happy to come back to them. All right, so we posed the question: overstuffed, messy sandwich or lean and neat? Survey says.
This one I'm answering my answer. My answer is neat. I don't want my hands full of goo and da-da-da-da. I'm saying neat. I don't care what the world wants.
So you are right. Very close though. Very close.
I thought people would love that overstuffed, messy man thing. I don't know. Yeah.
54% meat, 46% stuff. So that was close. Listen, we could have had a couple more votes, and that could have went a different way.
But I don't like you said lean and neat. And I get that makes sense. I don't like a lean sandwich. The bread should not be like it can't be so bready. You gotta have some stuff in the middle. Like I don't mind a pile high awesome sandwich as long as I get my big mouth around it. But I don't want stuff just falling out all over the plate and all over me.
Are you saying I was leading the responders in
a little bit? Well, that's what made me nervous because lean. I was like, ooh, I don't like a lean sandwich, but I like a neat sandwich. So.
Fair. Okay, all right. I'll have to contemplate my wording further.
It's all in the construction, man. It's how things interlock with each other and how moisture touches each other.
We posed the question: favorite sandwich, and this was an open response. So this one's tough, I think, for us to give an answer to, but I can kind of give you a category, to that.
Well, porchetta and meatballs, mine. I think it's regionalized. I think if we looked at the demographics of who answered, it is really like how you grow up, where you grow up, right? I mean, that's what Miami. I'm supposed to love the Cuban press sandwich. It's mustard and pickle, and it's not for me. Although it's pork, I love it, but yeah, it's not for me. But I think this has a lot to do with where people are from.
That's fair, and I think that's a good assessment. I'm obviously Northeast, and this was probably heavily weighted towards those that are familiar with me. So I'll say top category with 33% was a chicken-based sandwich. So that's a chicken parm or like a chicken cutlet,
right?
Something in that sense. Close second though was the Italian. To that in general. So I think that's pretty reasonable. And then let's say we had a couple follow-up steak-based sandwiches. I thought we were going to have more BLTs or club sandwiches, but I didn't get to that.
I'm a big club guy, and I haven't even had a club in a long time. I used to just eat tons of club sandwiches. I think people found more exciting things beyond the club. So you got to think the Philly cheesesteak or the cheesesteak in general, or the hot corned beef, the hot pastrami. The chipped beef, I think they call it in Chicago. I would think that those sort of lead the pack, but absolutely the Italian hoagie, Italian sub is the winner. I think by popularity, I think by sales would prove out to be.
Oh, for sure. And actually, so listen, my buddy Joey just joined, and we actually happened, and I didn't even read my category out, to tell you the truth. We had both had a really similar one, which is kind of funny. We were both fried eggplant, prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, roasted peppers, and we're a little bit different in the condiments past that, but like that was a killer sandwich. So Joey, I appreciate you jumping back with that one, buddy. So that was awesome. But definitely that's regional. I'm thinking Friday, not a broad across the country category. All right, so but last one. So favorite sandwich chain. And I've gotten a couple that I thought were going to be in there, and they weren't. And I've also gotten some that I wasn't expecting. So
favorite chain, and I'm thinking about what everybody else would say, huh?
Yeah.
So the problem with that is depends on where all these folks are from, and if they have an even spread of these available to them, right? My favorite chain is Jason's Deli. There's not many. There's like 280 or 300 of them in the country. They're like a Jersey Mike's, Jimmy John's, but they slice it to order. But I think the quality of their ingredients are the best. Their bread's really good. They have free ice cream cone machine at the end. So love me a Jason's Deli. They're just not everywhere for sure. My favorite chain is Jason's Deli, but I'm going to take a weird guess. I'm going to take a guess because I'm just curious if I'm even close. I'm going to say Firehouse is probably the popular one. When you say favorite.
Yeah, I gotcha. So Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's, yeah.
Top.
They're just blowing up.
Jimmy John's as well. And then I tell you the truth, I got a lot of answers just for like their local deli.
Yeah,
I think they're just super supportive of it, and that's the way to go. So
well, that's the answer if you have one. If you have one,
that's
everybody's favorite sandwich is the local deli.
So I would say close to you. Local deli was the top 33%. Sorry, it was the second top. Jersey Mike's was number one, 42%.
Wow.
Then your local deli, and then all those tops below it. So, like I said, I'm happy.
Jersey Mike's to me, we get it all the time because it's on the corner of our street. Jersey Mike's is a very respectable, decent quality, consistent. It's fresh. It's made right. All good things about Jersey Mike's. For those that don't know Jason's, imagine Jersey Mike's even better quality. Like the next level Jersey Mike's is Jason's. They're just not everywhere.
Larger format, right? You got a salad bar in there and that kind of.
Some of them, not all of them do. Not all of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
In cities, they don't all have the same setup. A lot of them are very similar to a Jersey Mike's, a little bigger, but similar. They have more seating, but the layout of the whole process and things are still pretty similar.
Awesome, got it. All right, cool. Well, listen, guys. Thank you guys so much. That's a wrap for our questions. Thank you guys so much for joining.